Another Imran Filmi review. I'm going over Sajan today, a 1990s film with Salman Khan, Sanjay Dutt, Madhuri Dixit. It also had Kader Khan. I do usually like 5 lines of ChatGPT. Let's go with line number 1 here. Aman, a sensitive poet who hides his pain behind letters, believes love is expressed from a distance. So, like, how does that apply today? Is that like what the kids call like? Is it? It's not ghosting. Is it catfishing? Is it? All right. So they're kind of skipping the fact that there was like this like really nice intro of the film where Aman has a like a crutch, and he is this orphan kid, and Salman Khan, this character play called Akash in the film, as a kid, like they kind of bond, so the family adopts Aman, and then they become stepbrothers in that regard. They kind of like just completely breeze over that. So let's go to line number 2. Akash, his cheerful best friend. Notice it's kind of incorrectly labeled here. It's actually his stepbrother, I guess, right? Falls for Pooja, an innocent young woman drawn to poetry and romance. Okay. Uh, they kind of like don't talk about how Sanjay Dutt's character Aman went to the bookstore, and Madhuri was a big fan of this poet, and he's like totally, I guess he's catfishing her. I guess is that the word? Where he's like, "Oh, that guy sucks, and who cares about it?" And she's like, "Oh, don't say anything about this poet." Blah 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 blah. So, all right, let's go to line number 3. Unaware of Aman's identity, Pooja falls in love with the poet through his words, not knowing he is Akash's friend. Okay, so again, now they're calling him a friend. Well, I guess they did call him a friend before, best friend, but that's his like stepbrother. But let's keep it simple, okay? So the catfishing worked. So I think it was a lot harder back then to catfish. It's a lot easier with like online now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to line number 4. Aman sacrifices his own love, encourages Pooja to choose Akash for a life of happiness and stability. Now, this is also kind of like a bad description because think about it. Like, uh, Aman, okay, is just basically lying to her that Salman Khan's character Akash, and this is not mentioned here clearly, is the poet, and he's lying to her, and he's pushing her towards Salman Khan, the character, and it's just I'm sitting there and I'm like, like isn't that kind of like fucked up? That oh, he's this poet, and he's the poet that you like, and it's like a catfish game, but it's really me. But guess what? You're gonna get married to him, and blah 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 blah, and you're gonna have a happily ever after. It's like based off of a lie. So in the end, truth, sacrifice, and friendship collide, redefining love as a selfless rather than possession. Now, again, I'm just saying, if you look at the film, catfishing, pushing towards lying and pushing towards another guy. It's just kind of weird. And then, like at the end, there's a confession, and then the way it's being described is in the end, truth. Notice that long pause. Truth. That was all untruthful. And friendship collide, redefining love as selfless rather than a possession. I mean, is that love? Like catfishing, lying, manipulating, pushing in the wrong direction? I don't know. Still give it a 10 out of 10 though.